Hi, Assalamualaikum all, and greetings to my lecturers, Sir Azizul and Dr. Afendi. I hope you're doing well and safe. In this video, my group will be presenting regarding our mini project to complete the ENT 248 design process course assessment week 10. The content of this video will have 5 components, which are start from the introduction parts, need analysis, design specification, concept generation, and the last part, conceptual design. Without further ado, let's start with the first component, which is introduction. Before we go deeper into our project, I would like to tell a bit overview of it. Most of us know what is air humidifier and diffuser, but those who didn't yet familiar with, it is a device that acts as cleaner or freshener to indoor air. It's used primarily to cleaning, spread scents throughout the place, humidify, improve air quality, remove dirt, and reduce dust of the surrounding air. In the current market, air humidifier mostly are single function like I explained, and it's a regular size stand-alone fixed positioning. So, we came out with a decent idea of the way to invent an eco-friendly portable humidifier with a provided more additional utilization in the same device at the same time for the user, which is our project, Multifunctional Air Humidifier. It's kindly suitable for people who always have to be in many places, such as a student or office workers. As we create it portable, we also enhance the device by offering additional features. One of the useful functions is LED clock to indicate time, and it comes with alarm and timer features. Another function our project improved on the humidifier is we combine speaker system with the wireless Bluetooth audio connection. It's a must-have gadget for people nowadays. We also include a tool we believe will be useful in the dark or dimly lit place, which is flashlight or torchlight. I would like to move on to the problem statement. Based on the World's Worst Polluted Places by Blacksmith Institute in 2008, air with dusty, dry, dirty environment will cause long-term and short-term health effects. Every place is surrounded by air. We don't know what it consists might be harmful for us. Therefore, every people should have our project Multifunctional Air Humidifier, which is portable, be able to bring along wherever you go. Besides humidifying, our product has an essential oil to give scents for pleasant environment. Another issue we encountered is people these days have too much single portable device, equipment, tools or gadget with them. There will be difficulties as a person to bring along all of that, not yet include the other considered factors. Hence, we have came across a far better solution to reduce the cost, easy to carry, and save occupied space by combined into only single product but with multi-function. Okay, let us jump to the project objective. The main purpose of our multifunctional air humidifier is to create fresh, clean, and healthy pleasant environment of surrounding air. The second objective is to give convenience for the user to bring along the portable humidifier with additional useful function and can be used at any places. The scope of the project is to study and apply suitable methods to reduce cost, portability, and save the occupied space. Now, we move on to the motivation for the design. Many resources show that we are surrounded with polluted air. It could be major environment risks to our health. From our observation, basic humidifier usually just fixed place and can't take to anywhere. Due to this limitation, has given us a motivation to invent portable humidifier without any constraint of power source or any factors to be concerned. Apart from that, basic humidifier is quite dull as did not possess any other beneficial function. From this reason, has inspired us to generate idea of combine certain additional useful utilities. Then, we finalize design of portable humidifier alongside multi-use items and create Multifunctional Air Humidifier. Next is about for Sustainable Development Goals (SDG). There are several areas where our project can make the most positive contribute, which are SDG 3, Good Health and Well-being, SDG 9, Industry, Innovation and Infrastructure, SDG 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities, and SDG 12, Responsible Consumption and Production. Last part in this component is evidence of related pattern search. These are the related pattern search. Both of these patterns designs, as we can see, obviously has the similarities in terms of the structure itself. From the perspective of view in features of the product, the pattern design don't have additional function like our project, which are the clock, speaker, and the flashlight. Hence, from these patterns, we made a modification to enhance it to be a multifunctional and user-friendly.
Okay, next we'll move on to the needs of analysis. So in this section, we are going to cover 4 points, which is market segmentation, market survey, design of market survey, and analysis of market survey. So let's begin with the first point, which is the market segmentation. Market, as we know, market is the place where we are going to sell our product to the person that may have interest towards our product. This person of interest will have a higher possibilities to buy the product. So market segmentation allow us to identify our market to a more specific criteria. There are 4 types of market segmentation, which is demographic segmentation, psychographic segmentation, demographic segmentation, and geographic segmentation. Okay, next we move on to the next point, which is the market survey. So for this project, we have decided to do the market survey by using online survey. This online survey is carried out by using Google form. This Google form is passed to the public by using link for them to answer it. The question that has been asked in the survey is regarding to the respondent demographic data, their perspective toward a humidifier, and more. This survey will give us a few insight toward any function or feature that customer expected when they are buying an air humidifier. This survey also help us to know, do people have any understanding about the function of an air humidifier. Okay, next we move on to the third component in need of analysis. So in the third component, which is the market survey, we have create a questionnaire on Google Form that will be passed to the public for them to respond, and we will collect the data and create analysis from their responses. So in this questionnaire, it consists of 3 sections, which is section A, which consists of 4 questions, and section B consists of 7 questions, and section C consists of 6 questions. So on section A, we mostly ask them about their personal information, which is their gender, their age, their place of living, and their occupation. So on the second section, which is section B, we mostly ask them how do they feel about the air, how do they feel when the air condition is not very suitable, and how it really affect on their daily routine. We also ask them, do they know about air humidifier, and do they ever use an air humidifier. So on the last section of the questionnaire, we mostly ask them, do they agree to any other additional function to the air humidifier that already in the market right now. Other than that, we also ask their opinion, do multifunctional air humidifier give them more space. And on the last question, we seek for their suggestion. What is the best function that they would expect from an air humidifier that's not being in the market for now. So we have come into the last part of the analysis, which is analysis of market survey. So from the market survey that has been done, 77 responded respond toward the survey, and we have created data analysis based on the question that has been asked. So a few data that I would like to highlight here is on the question 6, where we ask the respondent whether bad air condition will affect their daily routine. With the percentage of 77%, the respondent agreed that bad air condition affect their daily routine. So the next I would like to highlight the data of question 8, where we ask the respondent if they are having difficulties when using air conditioning, what the problem that they are facing. So with the percentage of 58%, the respondent agreed that when they are using air conditioning, is using a lot of electricity. From these two data, we can conclude that bad air condition is important for us to do our daily routine, and when we are using electricity, when we are using air conditioning, is using a lot of electricity. Thus, our multifunctional air purifier, air humidifier will help to reduce this problem. So the last data that I would like to highlight here is on question 17, where we ask respondent what will be the best function that they would like to add on in the air humidifier. So from the question, we find a few suggestions that we take into account for us to design our multifunctional air humidifier. So some of the suggestion is lightweight, longer usage time, type of USB port, portable, size of button for easy usage, clock and alarm, screen to indicate water level, and speaker.
For component 3, we will talk about the house of quality, which is the first step of QFD. What is QFD? Quality Function Deployment. And PDS, which is Product Design Specification. House of quality is basically a product planning matrix that we build to show how customer requirement related to product or company capabilities. Okay, we got several customer requirement regarding our product, which is multifunction air humidifier. First, portable, then multifunction, then rechargeable, large, tank for water, long-lasting operation, eco-safe, new technology like HEPA, of course, good for health, cheap maintenance, and lastly, have digital clock with alarm. And with also a several list of engineering characteristics that we will put in the house of quality diagram, like in mention of house quality, we can compare the product performance character by using the house of quality. For the diagram, what we got is the air-bound device is more important, and followed by the dust ratio, which is one of the important part in air humidifier. These are the most important basic parameter of our product, and the least important engineering characteristic is portable and covering area. This show that why our product is portable and be used as a personal need, because the noise level and covering area will be no problem for personal student or office worker to using it. Next is PDS. Like I said above, PDS is Product Design Specification, which is basic control and reference document for design and manufacture of the product. Okay, now I will list some element that must have in PDS, which is special feature, key performance, product identification, user training required, service environment, physical description, market identification, financial requirement, life cycle target, social politic and legal requirement, key project deadline, and lastly, manufacturing specification. And if I want to give example, like our key project deadline, we put that the design will be finalized in 6 months.
Now, I will present about the concept generation. The design goals for our product is this multifunctional air humidifier is designed for human comfort. Second, the design is friendly and also saving space. Third, the product cost is very low. Next, the product designs is very simple with 4 functions at once. Besides, environmentally friendly product that will not pollute the environment. And lastly, this product is free from hazardous part and safe to use. Now, I will talk about the functional decomposition of this product. For this product, this multifunctional air humidifier consists of 4 functions, which are air humidifier, LED clock, speaker, flashlight. For the air humidifier, there's consists of 2 systems, which are air cleaner and also air freshener. While LED clock also have a 2 system, alarm system and timer system. Speaker also have 2 system, Bluetooth and also USB connector. So the function that available in this air humidifier are air cleaner and air freshener. These 2 things are very important for helping treat and freshen the air well. The function of air cleaner is to clean the dirty air such as dust, vehicle fumes, and eliminate certain bacteria. For the air freshener function as a system that humidifies dry air and stabilizes the composition of carbon dioxide. For the LED clock, the features we found in this LED clock is alarm and timer. Alarm. The purpose of this alarm system created in this multifunctional air humidifier is to provide convenience to users. Users can use it while sleeping so that they can set an alarm to wake up the next morning. And the timer is intended to make it easier for users to do things like they can set for 30 minutes to indoor workout and so on. Next is a speaker. Speaker is produce audio output that can be heard by user. So Bluetooth can connect from devices such as laptop or phone, and USB connector can be using by Type-C cable to connect the speaker with the devices. Lastly, a flashlight. This flashlight is very important tool that could be useful while in the dark or dimly lit places. Now I will present about the morphological chart for this multifunctional air humidifier. As you can see, there are 4 sub-problems that we found. First is about the system. So the system is filter, activated carbon filter, ultraviolet light, and also heating. And for the shape and type of product, this product is made of plastic. The shape is like thermos shape. This product also portable and light. Now about the clock system. Clock system, we found that it has digital, LED, alarm and timer system, and the important thing is this clock is 24 hours time system. Next is about the energy and other system. This product is rechargeable. Also have a USB using the USB-C. Because this product have a USB-C charging port, speaker with USB-C port, and also Bluetooth system.
Continue for our components. I will explain about physics of design ideas. For the first one, we need to know how humidifier work. For our design, humidifier use a range of mechanism to force moisture into the air by increasing its humidity. For our design, it employs a fan to run air through a damp filter seated in a reservoir of water. For our design, we have 3 major components, and also we have 3 additional components. For the major component, we have filter, LCD clock, speaker, and for the additional component, we have USB port, buttons, and flashlight. For the filter, also known as a evaporator, as you can see, filter works when hot unfiltered air is blown across a water source. The filter will saturate with water. Because of air passes over the filter, it pick up moisture and distribute the humid air into room or through HVAC system, depending on the setup of humidifier. And for the material of filter usually has 3 types that always been used. There is paper, metal, and clear coated metal. And for our design, we use paper and clear coated metal. And for the second one is LCD clock. We have input and output. How to use it? For the input, we need to press the button to set up time and alarm. And for the output, screen will display time, temperature, and battery level. Also for the speaker, input connect with devices using Bluetooth or USB connect, and for the output, audio such as music or any sound will be played. For the USB port, like we know, that is using for charging the humidifier, and also as a port to connect humidifier with devices by using the USB wire. And for the buttons, work as a on off button to on or off the humidifier. Also, others button will work as a button to set up the time and alarm. And for the concept design, as you can see at the screen right now, we have 4 distinct design. Also, we have doesn't have any big difference. We'll just have a difference on a physical shape and others component that we doesn't show here. And as you can see, the design parameters that is on your screen right now, design parameters is based on criteria that we take from the survey and compare with our 4 distinct design, that is A, B, C and D. And for the different, as I can say right just now, the shape that we use just thermos and cylinder. And for the weight, I will explain that just we use just 2 type of weight, that is medium and heavy. 10 size also 2, big and small. And button size is medium and small too. Type of USB port, we use the popular one, type C, and also we use micro USB. And for design, we doesn't use all the design for rechargeable. No, we have only 2 rechargeable design, that is A and C. And for the ultraviolet, if you asking what is ultraviolet light, we use ultraviolet light to get rid of germs and make air clean. And for the cost, as you can see, doesn't have any big difference. And for the sustainability, environmental and safety is at a good condition.
Okay, for the conceptual design, in this stage we need to make a decision to choose the concept for our product. Based on the concept below, we need to choose only one for our product, and there are 4 concepts that we can discuss, which is concept A, concept B, concept C and concept D. Okay, from these 4 concepts, we have to generate a purse chart to compare the design alternative for the design of the air humidifier, and the existing concept for the air humidifier will be datum in this purse chart. Okay, as you can see, this is the purse chart for the air humidifier. Okay, from the purse chart selection above, it has shown that concept A has the highest rating, which is 4 plus and 1 minus, followed by concept B, which is 3 plus and 2 minus, and then concept C, which 3 plus and 2 minus, and last concept is concept D, which is 2 plus and 3 minus. Okay, for the concept A have the highest score for cost, usefulness and the electric usage, and the easy to use. Therefore, concept A is the most suitable for our project in order to serve customer who in need of the air humidifier with many benefits. In addition, we can also use weighted decision metric to make a decision in the 4 concepts listed below. Weight decision metric is a method of evaluating competing concepts by ranking the design criteria with weighting factor and scoring the degree to design concept meet the criteria. We use 5-point scale to select the most suitable concept, and this is the weighted decision metric table for the air humidifier. There are 4 concepts for this. There is concept A, concept B, concept C and concept D. Okay, from the calculation above, we can see that concept A is the highest rating, which is 72 weighted decision metric, followed by concept C with 53, and then concept B with 43, and the last concept is concept D with 39. Therefore, the same as first chart, concept A is the most suitable design concept to achieve the objective of this project.